Absolutely gorgeous day, a gorgeous evening. And the cameramen all lined up, waiting for these two great teams to make their appearance. Manchester United will be in the all-dark strip, for those who just like to check the colours, all blue. Benfica, all white. That is the tunnel, and here come the teams, led by the referee, Mr. Lobello of Italy, and his two Italian linesmen. And there's Colonna and Manchester United on the far side, wearing very natty tracksuits. Nobby Styles. And the stadium has just risen to the two teams as they come out. Bobby Charlton leading Manchester United, and the wonderful old veteran Colonna leading Benfica. There's Bobby Charlton. And Alex Stepney played his first international here last week. Brian Kidd, and a happy 19th birthday to him. The unmistakable figure of George Best. And John Aston, whose proud father is here to watch him today. Bill Foulkes, who's played in every European Cup campaign for Manchester United, the only player to have done so. That is Tony Dunn, Sadler, David Sadler, Shea Brennan, born in Manchester but plays for Ireland, and Eusebio on his right, number 10. Teams lining up for the national anthems. There is no presentation. The two linesmen, Angonese from Venice, Francescon from Padua, both from Italy. So we understood there were going to be national anthems, but apparently no. Strange coincidence, the last time these two teams met in the European Cup was in Lisbon, where Manchester United won 5-1. And that's the Benfica team. Torres kneeling down, second from the left. Eusebio next to him. Colonna next to him. Simoes, the man who just gave the resigned gesture. So here comes the Benfica team, and you'll notice numbered in the 4-3-3 formation. Colonna, the captain, a wonderful old player. The two men to watch, the two dangers, obviously number 9, the towering Torres, and number 10, Eusebio. There's Eusebio. And number 5 is Cruz. He's playing his 48th European Cup game for Benfica. Now Manchester United have stripped now down to the all-blue strip, and we're sure that Sadler's going to go back to help Foulkes handle Torres, but all eyes will be on number 6, Nobby Styles, surely. Well, let's hope he doesn't have trouble during the game. The man who's played 3 times against Eusebio and beaten him on each occasion. Brian Kidd, 19 years of age today, a year ago, completely unknown. Bill Foulkes, one of the greatest servants Manchester United are ever likely to have. Number 7. One man who just needs no identification. George Best, playing his second game at Wembley. And they're the two captains. Colonna on the right, Charlton. The referee, Mr. Lobello of Italy, was the referee in Lisbon where Manchester United beat Benfica 5-1. Pat Guerrand, a lot of people say he's one pace player, but he's an immaculate passer of the ball. Number 10 is David Sadler. Splendid all-rounder, this boy, an English international. And there is Matt Busby, and how most people in this stadium, and I'm sure in the television audience, are praying for him at this moment. And Bobby Charlton, sportingly shaking hands with Torres and saying, it's our kickoff. I've never known such tension Wembley Stadium before. This is a tremendous emotional occasion. Number 11 is Aston. These are the vital, nervous moments. Sadler, Aston. A free kick has been given for a foul on Aston. Well, not far away from a penalty, was it? Oh, this could be a real buzzer in the opening minutes. Charlton to take it. And everyone's come back for Benfica. They've brought 11 men back. Done to Charlton. Brennan and the flag's up offside against Kidd. And Manchester United have decided that Fox can look up to Torres himself, and Nobby Stiles, of course, is shadowing Eusebio. So at the moment, Sadler is buzzing in midfield. Fox doing well. Torres but fouling him. Pushed him in the back. Prevented him jumping. Now this is when it could be dangerous. Kaluna, the old Fox, could ship this one forward. This is his 50th European Cup game. So we watch now for Torres to rise to it and maybe head it down for Eusebio. Up goes Torres. Charlton, Preren, Dunn moving down the left wing, but Charlton. Best in the game for the first time. And listen to the crowd. Now Best. And Best stripped from behind. Oh, and a little trouble between Best and Cruz. Let's turn round to say something to Cruz. And let's hope that the tension and the tempers don't get the better of the players. This victory in this match means so much. McCraren with the free kick. Sadler! Almost a repeat of his Real Madrid goal. Stiles and Eusebio on him. Stiles waving his arms around and say, why didn't someone help me? It was a good throw by Eusebio. So many intelligent players on this pitch tonight. Kaluna. Looking round for a spot of help. And he finds it in Adolfo. Number 2. And he's fouled after the ball had gone, so it's a free kick to Benfica. Number 6, Graça going to take it. Again, we watch out for Torres, who's on the far side of the penalty area. Well away from Torres. Jose Augusto was the man who nearly got to it. Number 3, Umberto. Now then, Torres to Eusebio. And Kidd is caught offside. The flag is up from the linesman on the far side, Mr. Angonese. Free kick to Benfica. 5 minutes gone, no score. Jacinto to the number 8, Jose Augusto. Used to be an out-and-out wingman, now a midfield player. Now a chance for Best. He's got Kidd up with him, Aston making ground on the left. Trying to reach Brennan. Grasa, Eusebio, and Sadler coming back to help deal with the master. David Sadler, player who can play up front as a striker or come back to reinforce the defence. Kidd. Has Aston got the speed? He's got Best, Charlton, Crerand, and brilliantly Augusto to it.
Well, here we are. This is the United style, fast raiding, and really they are opening up gaps with these long moves. If they keep this up, then they're bound to score.
Offside then, or no, rather a push by Crerand as he went up to the ball. Coluna, how he can change pace so rapidly. That fella's an old man, so's Bill Fouts, by footballing standards anyway. Now Best. And it's a foul. Oh, a nasty one by Cruz. This is not what we expected. But Cruz was a member of the World Cup team. And the crowd don't like that sort of stuff. And Coluna really telling Cruz off. Crerand with the free kick. 11 men back in defence. It was Torres who moved it away. Fouts. And spot of pushing by Kidd. Free kick for Benfica. Benfica, who perhaps are a little fortunate to be here because in the preliminary round they only drew 1-1 against Glentoran in Belfast, a last-minute penalty, and then were held no score at home and only got through because away goals counted double. Styles, the darling of this Wembley crowd. Ooh, Charlton nearly caught that one, but it doesn't matter. It was a foul. And Kidd being told off for retaliating to Umberto. Now will Charlton try a shot from here? Everybody but Torres has gone back in defence. And away comes Eusebio. And Adolfo has gone down injured. Cruz to Torres. Oh, that was a bad one. Coluna. Under the ball is Grasa to Jose Augusto. Eusebio is in the old inside left position. Manchester United have all come back to cover in defence. Eusebio, Styles there with him. That won't do. Trip by Styles on Eusebio. And even that can't stop Eusebio smiling. Now Eusebio's going to take this. Torres on the far side of the box, shadowed everywhere by Fouts, and they're calling the referee's attention to the fact that Adolfo is injured, but very unlike Eusebio, that is. The man who's the top goal scorer in Europe this season with 42 goals to his credit. He's got 36 goals in 38 European Cup matches. Incredible record. Scoring goals in this class of football is mighty difficult. For Crerand, 10 minutes gone, no score. Styles breaking.
Well, already the pattern's beginning to show itself, with Portugal playing tight football and Manchester United trying to use the longer ball on the break.
It is how Coluna finding Jose Augusto. Coluna will try and slow it down to his pace. Best will try and speed it up. Two men back to shadow him. Coluna coming back to join them. Well taken by Grasa. It's Torres. Grasa moving forward. It's to Eusebio. This could be dangerous for Manchester United. Oh, great shot, he's hit the mark! This man can manufacture a chance out of nothing. And even the Stretford end rises to that brilliant effort by Eusebio. Remember, in a qualifying match for the '62 World Cup, he came here as almost an unknown and hit the woodwork about 3 times. And the foul on Kidd. Mr. Lobello is letting nothing go. And Kidd. Charlton to Crerand, who will allow to find room for himself. Crerand jogs along at the same old pace, but very rarely puts a pass wrong. Here's Crerand. So that was the one for Best to run into. Best is going to be penalised for that, running into the goalkeeper. I think the referees are assuming that the forward should recognise when it's going to be the goalkeeper's ball and should sheer off, keep away, otherwise people can get badly injured. Good ball by Styles to Aston. Now Aston's drawn another man, Kidd moving into the middle. Brilliant, one Best. And Coluna getting it clear now, Crerand. There's Aston having a good match so far, this boy, who's often criticised by the Manchester fans. Dunn. And Coluna again. Number 11, Aston. It goes Kidd. And oh, Sadler. And the chance came to David Sadler then. Brennan to Best. Benfica defence not relishing pressure. Now away goes Coluna. Simuesh.
Well, here they are. The Portuguese team are content to slow it down and try and take the pace out of the game, whereas United want it as fast as they can make it. And Aston is making the best raids on the left wing without any question.
Great cheers every time Eusebio's beaten by Styles. That's done. Followed by Jacinto. So, quarter of an hour gone, and an interesting match, but no goals. We had two very near things, one at each end. This is Grasa. Signed by Benfica after the World Cup. Now Torres, if he can play this to Eusebio. He's a bit slow then. So he finds Grasa. There's Grasa. He was signed after the World Cup from Setúbal. Charlton. Aston. Creran. To Kent. Best in the middle with... to Sadler rather. And Creran. Creran feeling he was pushed off the ball then. Torres. Looks an ungainly fellow, but he's terribly dangerous in the air. Beto. Coluna. Cruz. Brought down most comprehensively by number 4, Jacinto. So George Best, I think he's going to have the trainer. Jack Crompton's not been called on. Maybe Mr. Lobello doesn't think that he needs the trainer. Obviously not. And a free kick to Manchester United. Styles. Creran. United wisely feeding Aston. It's taking 2 men to look after young John Aston. This fellow, Adolfo, he just can't cope with him. Jose Augusto. Torres to Eusebio. Simuesh. See how Benfica pushed the ball around. Use the short pass nearly all the time. They don't worry if they don't make a lot of ground. Well, that was a real suicide pass for Grasa from Jose Augusto. Creran's spotted it, finding Aston, in now to Charlton. Best in the middle of the field, coming close to Charlton. There's Best now just on his left. And Dunner's broken. This is done. Now Best. No, brought down by number 3 Umberto.
George Best seems to be being a little unlucky. He's had 2 or 3 good breaks, which he's certainly showing his capability of getting through.
Number 4, Creran, with the free kick. Charlton, what was a nasty swerver. And Charlton backing into Eusebio, but the referee spotted that Eusebio was holding Charlton. Right on the spot, this referee, Mr. Lobello. Number 11, Aston. Number 2, Brennan now to Best. Best is found again, and number 3, Umberto, is going to be booked. Well, let's please the Strickland in, but I wonder whether Best isn't asking for a bit of trouble, just running into trouble, trying to beat the extra man. Number 3, Umberto, going in the referee's book. "20 minutes gone, no score, a chance now for maybe Charlton to have a crack." Well, the brave men to stand there if Bobby Charlton's going to take it. And the goalkeeper, Enrique, screaming he wants a sight of the ball. Craren on the left, Charlton on the right. Well, the wall advanced. That's why it's got to be retaken. Craren, best, just not in the right stride. I think keeping the pressure on Benfica. Number 8, Sei Augusto. Torres just on his left. It's Torres, behind him Kaluna. Fouts played in Manchester United's first European Cup match. And he's still playing. This is his 30th. And the referee penalising Torres then. From the free kick, it's Craren. Now Kaluna finding Jose Augusto. Torres on the left. Been lulled into the idea that this slow motion stuff from Benfica is ineffectual. Jose Augusto. And the free kick against Sadler. Free kick to Benfica. Kaluna going to take the free kick. Kaluna, 33 years of age. Here he is. Is on his own. Fine tackle by Jacinto. Now Torres. Benfica, when they get the bit between the teeth, they really go at it. This is Kaluna. Back to Grasa. Number 5, Cruz, has gone onto the left wing. This is Cruz. Eusebio. The ball comes to his like a flash. Best is on the left wing. Number 7, Best. Now Aston, a great ball to Aston. Kid in the middle. Good move, and what a good game young John Aston's playing. Craren. Well, I've heard the Old Trafford crowd give Aston some stick in my time, and now they're chanting Johnny Aston, Johnny Aston. Simoes. Torres pushed in the back by Fouts. Now Eusebio, I think, maybe going to have a crack at goal. And we've got a Nobby Styles 10 yards there. Must be all of 4 feet, but they're being pulled back. And remember, Eusebio can bend them. It's tremendous run, almost like Freddie Truman. Kaluna. Well, whoever got in the way of that one knew about it. Yep, they all look all right.
Well, the defences are playing very well. Both teams are sending back as many men as they can to screen off attacks.
That was screening off an attack rather too roughly. Free kick to Benfica with 20 minutes to go before half-time. No goals. This is Grasser. Now Kaluna. Manchester United resisting the temptation to come out and challenge in this dangerous situation. The man's taken out of the defence there, could be fatal. Now, Best and Kidd has broken on the right. Aston making ground on the left. This is Kidd onside, well onside. Charlton coming up at a tremendous pace. Fouled by Aston, pushing Adolfo. That was good old-fashioned English football. That very quick break, the long ball to Kidd. Bello. It's Lobello who refereed the World Cup semi-final between West Germany and Russia. Play on, and Crerand against finds Best. Crerand is on the right wing. Oh, Aston, he's got teeing it up for Kidd.
Every time Best gets the ball, there seems to be danger to the Portuguese team. And he's made several first-class moves. That was a lovely centre over to Aston.
Charlton with the corner. Torres has come back to reinforce the defence because Bill Foulkes has moved up. Goal kick. Benfica, all these situations, as Foulkes moves up for Manchester United, Benfica just bring 10 men back into their own penalty area, leaving only Eusebio outside it. Sadler finding Kidd. Oh, great ball to Sadler, he must score! Oh, Sadler, what a miss! Oh, David Sadler. Let's give the goalkeeper credit, he started to move out. And Sadler made the mistake of shooting hurriedly. Matt Busby must be wondering whether that wasn't an important one, went away. Jimmy Murphy on his right. Free kick to Benfica. Jacinto going to take the free kick. Eusebio right on the spot. Charlton, a great ball to Crerand. It's not the sort of pass Georgie Best likes, not one up in the air with the fullback coming right at him. Tony Dunn. Kidd roaming around well, playing like a veteran, not like a man who's only had one season in the game. What a great ball to Crerand. And Crerand penalised. Xavier doesn't know he's going to have to come back, but he is. Those who are wondering how many players played in the game when Manchester United won 5-1 in Benfica. Well, just a quarter of an hour left, no goals. 6 Benfica players, 7 United players are left from that 5-1 sensation. A number of times that Umberto has had to come and help Adolfo with Aston. Sadler to Best. Linesman is flagging that number 5 Cruz came in at best. All his studs showing. And it was for Eusebio being the sportsman that he always is. It's Manchester's throw. Creran finding Styles. Kaluna seems to bob up everywhere. He's getting through tremendous work. Eusebio started to move. Brennan, who spotted him. Better. Kaluna. He's no age to be hurrying things. Bounce is doing, well, I was going to say he's doing very well against Torres in the air, but the referee has given a free kick. This is not a happy position. Styles won't be able to stand there because the free kick is to be taken about a yard from where the wall is standing. It's only just outside the penalty area, isn't it? Manchester United, 11 men in their own penalty area. The wall being brought back. Inevitably, Eusebio, I think, going to take it, but I noticed number 7, Kaluna there. It might be teed up for Eusebio. Now, how's Eusebio going to play this one? Oh, a fine effort teed up for Jacinto. That boxed us all. Now, a great chance for a break by Brennan. Best has gone up with him. Here's Charlton. Kidd going down the middle. And Eusebio. Eusebio, foul by Styles. Creran. Again that long one, finding out the Benfica defence. Best throw to Benfica. Steps was that? Now the rule about goalkeepers dribbling and rolling the ball, they can dribble the ball, but when they pick it up they can only take 4 steps when they carry it, and then they must get rid of it. But they can dribble the ball. Oh, what a fine ball! Like Creran. It's an uncanny passer of the ball. Kaluna. Eusebio. Screening the ball from Styles. Finding now Jose Augusto. Umberto. Simoes waiting for the back pass. And Simoes. Good tackle by Charlton and Aston there to help. Simoes paid the penalty of taking on the extra man. Better. Jacinto now through to Jose Augusto. Kaluna waiting on the left wing. It's Cruz with it. Ten minutes to go before half-time. Tactical planning and battling going on in midfield. And I think the crowd would like some goal-mouth incidents, or rather more goal-mouth incidents. Foul by Kidd. Free kick to Benfica, going to be taken by Jacinto. A decision which does not meet with Nobby Styles' approval. And you see Eusebio always the man to calm things down. I wonder what that gentleman with the flag thought. Now it's Eusebio going to take the run at it. And Mr. Lobello having a word with Charlton. I think some of the United players are making comments and probably telling Charlton to calm them down. Very hard to calm down in a European Cup final. So here comes the Freddie Truman run of Eusebio. Oh, and Stepney did want to see that one. How on earth can you hit a ball as low as that right through a defensive wall? Jose Augusto. Eusebio. And a foul by Eusebio. And, oh, Nobby. I think Nobby went there in a fit of temper and then tried to check himself. It's Crerand who's hurt. And Eusebio is trying to quiet people down, but Eusebio was fouled twice, and then I think he went in very strongly at Crerand, and that lit the fuse. Now Kaluna's saying, look, when you get to my age, calm things down. And Crumpton having a look at Crerand.
Well, it's unfortunate, this, because I thought the game was going completely United's way. They've dictated the whole of this first half, and apart from one brilliant shot by Eusebio, which hit the crossbar, the Benfica team haven't made one good opening. But they've had these free kicks, and now I think they're getting a little bit anxious themselves at being spoiled in making breaks through. Well, here is a situation. Let's hope it doesn't flare up and become nasty. I don't think it will. The players seem to be on good friendly terms with each other, and I'm beginning to feel that Portugal are now opening up.
I think the case when Styles ran there at Eusebio, he realised as he got to him that he just can't do that sort of thing. Nobby quietened down, but Benfica player came to Eusebio's rescue. Anyway, Crerand is all right. It's a nasty knock he got. Wembley's Stretford end doesn't like the decision, but Eusebio is going to take another one of his free kicks. Stepney screaming he wants a sight of the ball. Here he comes on your marks, gets set, and here he comes. Now that was very similar the last time he played a short one. I think they give signals to each other. When he crouches low and hangs his arms low, that means he's not going to have a shot at goal. We'll wait to see for the next free kick. Number 5, Fouts. Jacinto to Cruz. You can't afford careless passes like that in defence. Number 3, Dunn. Now Aston, the man who caused so much trouble early on in the match. It's another good ball, and Simoish. Offside, kid was offside, the flag went up, the referee rightly waving play on with Benfica in possession. Torres, and you notice Fouts comes everywhere with him. And Jacinto, close to him on his right is Jose Augusto. And Eusebio getting booed by the crowd, that's a change. Styles bringing him down. And Styles saying he just falls every time we go and tackle him. So, what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes? I don't think there's going to be a shot. No, Eusebio going to go in the box, hoping that Torres can just lay one off for him. Torres has gone to the far side of the penalty area. Bill Fowkes close to him. That's Torres number 9. Well, if Bill Fowkes can't get after them, he's doing the right thing. He's with him all the time, stopping Torres being really lethal in the air. Kaluna. Oh, and he was hurt there. Yes, it was a hard but fair tackle with Sadler. And the game goes on. Kaluna is hurt. This is Styles. Styles now to Brennan. Charlton. Fowkes to Dunn. And now Kaluna is hurt. He went into that tackle with number 10, Sadler. It was a very hard tackle. It was completely fair. And he came away with the ball, but he must have got a bad jar. Now, this raises rather unhappy memories because the last European Cup final here in 1963, Benfica were much the better side against Milan, but then Kaluna got hurt, and he was only a passenger for the rest of the game, and Benfica lost 2-1. Let's hope that... just under his knee. So let's hope that Kaluna isn't badly wounded this time.
Well, this seems to be spoiling the rhythm of Manchester United's early play. There are far too many fouls now, and it's breaking up the pattern of their approach. And the great trouble is that both Best and Eusebio are players who like to keep the ball at their toes, and when defenders come into tattle, they're likely to miss the ball altogether and take their legs. This is what is happening quite frequently when these two fine players get onto the ball.
About 2 minutes left, about 3 minutes of injury time. Kaluna hobbling about rather painfully, and David Sadler sportingly going to see how he is. Torres. And both players going in with their feet up. Free kick to Benfica because Brennan did it first, then did it again when Kaluna came in. A dangerous play. Creren. Charlton, beautiful running then, and Sadler taking up position well. Oh, Eusebio. This is really Eusebio versus Styles. Styles calling his comrades back. Torres in the middle. The referee saying play on. The crowd cheering that decision. Not done. Best was brought down this time by Adolfo. There's no reason for that because actually Best, if anything, had lost the ball when he had his legs whipped from under him. Well, the crowd being bitterly disappointed at all this almost petty fouling, some of it. 45 minutes are up. This is injury time now. That's a good, smart clearance to Simovic. Kaluna seems, there he is, right in the centre of the screen. He seems to run off the effects of his injury. A kid. And Carreran, the culprit then. No, Kidd's tackle has been penalised. Free kick to Benfica. It looks very much now like a goalless first half. Has done. And Best is fouled by Umberto. See. Best has got the talent to get the ball past them, but he just can't get his body past them. It's a good one from Charlton. To Sadler, with Umberto there. A Kidd to Best. Oh, there seemed to be a bit of hesitation then in the Benfica defence. Bobby Charlton almost there in time. Be half-time any second now. In fact, it is half-time now. No goals, and the crowd showing its disapproval, perhaps, of some of the tackles. Not all have been quite as bad as they looked, but these players obviously must fall to ride the tackles. But we haven't seen the fast-flowing open football we expected, I think because the defences of both teams know that if you start giving scope to players of the class of Eusebio and Best and Charlton, then my goodness, you're just asking for trouble. So everybody is being marked almost out of sight. And there's Fawkes, who's done a fine job against Torres, and it's not easy to look after a man 6'4" tall. Styles, who always has done a fine job. And here comes Charlton, and Creran with Jack Crompton. So Creran must be feeling that blow. Johnny Aston, who began so magnificently. And Sal's getting a fam from that sergeant anyway. And now the Benfica team getting a bit of hammer, which they didn't expect as they walked off. There's the tall Torres with the substitute goalkeeper Nascimento. And George Best. And so, no score at half-time. Crowd chanting their favourites at the moment. Kaluna, I'm happy to say, is out again. And the crowd chanting their favourites at the moment. Kaluna, I'm happy to say, is out again. And he looks as if he's had the bandage taken off his knee. Kaluna just going to come into the picture on the right, I think, as Benfica, there's Kaluna, the Benfica captain, number 7, as Benfica start the second half. No score. Now Best. You don't have to speak English or Portuguese to understand what Best was trying to say to Cruz. Best to take the free kick. Jose Augusto. Well, that was a good shoulder charge by Creran. Aston, well, he's doing what he did in the first half. That's the beauty. Well, Aston caused a lot of trouble in the first half with that sort of run and centre. Then they stopped giving him the ball, but Johnny Aston has shown that he's got the beating of Adolfo. Now done. Charlton. Aston. Oh, that was a nasty one. Almost crept in between the goalkeeper and the post. The goalkeeper, Enrique, expected him to pull it back as a centre. It's good thinking by Aston. The thing is that to win these matches, you must do the unexpected. Torres. That's right. There's the sporting pat that Torres gave Kidd for that action. loose one, Simovic. Now the referee has given a free kick for a foul on Creran. Sadler. Best is in the middle, and there's Best. To his Enrique. Well, that seemed to be an awful lot of four steps to me. Best was being pushed all the time by number 3 and Berta. Then it's a free kick. Now then, the free kick duet is always Creran, who's there near the ball, and Charlton. Either be teed up or maybe a shot. It has to be retaken because the Benfica players were not 9 meters from the ball. Now Best.
United are opening up this second half much better. They're playing much wider football, and this will be the undoing of Benfica. And Benfica can be caught in this trap of interpassing in defence. If the United can pounce on the ball, they will break through easily.
Benfica, who played in 4 previous finals, winning 2 and losing 2. Creran, who's showing no ill effects from the bad knock he got in the first half. Brennan. Charlton coming close, wanting the close ball, always a bad one. Then Charlton still carried on. He got it, Tories out of it. Charlton, a good ball to Dunn. Now what Aston will do to this Adolfo? First he's got to face Grata. Fantastic running. Oh, without a doubt, Aston is the man of the match for Manchester United. And Simovic. This is very dangerous play by Benfica. So then, in the end, they're forced into making a hurried clearance. Grasa to Simovic. Kaluna. Eusebio for the first time in the second half. And Styles made certain that Eusebio didn't run onto the return pass. 5 minutes gone, no score in the second half. There's a push into Kidd's back, free kick. And that was quickly taken and brilliantly taken by Sadler. That got Cruz in a terrible tizzy because behind him was Kidd, who had a clear run for goal then. So another free kick. Noticeable that Eusebio is lying deeper in the second half, perhaps deciding to keep a wee bit further away from Styles. Now, I wonder what was going through that mind of Matt Busby. And sitting on Matt Busby's left is John Aston, who's the father of Manchester United's number 11. Well, a mighty proud man he must be tonight. Here's Best. Charlton on his left. And Creran breaking on the right. Well, Best actually broke a wee bit quicker. United would have got through. He's done. He's got Brennan there with him. There's Brennan. Fawkes and everybody now except Stepney in Benfica's half. Number 10, Sadler. Creran to Sadler. Charlton running everywhere, but always with a purpose. Charlton can get that one, I think. Berend. Just bounced at the psychological moment. Just bounced a wee bit too high for him. It was a good bit of play by United.
Well, this is Manchester United all right now. They're playing with tremendous heart and vigour. They just want to be a little cooler in their finishing.
Seen absolutely nothing of Benfica in the second half, except as a side under heavy pressure at the back. Now here's Best. Oh, that goalkeeper coming out of his goal with almost no confidence at all in the rest of his defenders. United have got Benfica on the run now. Sadler, Charlton, a goal! He scored! Charlton has scored! That was a wonderfully taken goal, and Sadler was the man. Look from our other camera, and there's Charlton making it 1-0. 8 minutes of the second half gone, and that could be the goal that Walter Winterbottom said could start the flood. Bobby Charlton's first in the European Cup this season.
This has been very good. Manchester United have been opening it up extremely well, and now they're in the lead. So here we go for a real resounding win for the United.
So now Benfica cannot stay back in defence and bide the time as they have been doing. Best offside. No, it's no goal, Georgie. I have a feeling he knew it wasn't a goal, but it's all good practice. Now Benfica have got to come out. And this, I think, is what United will love. Foul by Fouts on Torres. Grasa to take the free kick. Oh, stepped in for one terrible split second. Frightened us all. Goes up. Number 5 is Cruz. Foul by Cruz on Kidd. Oh, it's 2 against 1 if they play it quickly. Manchester appealing for a corner, but I don't think they're going to get it. Brown Kidd. 35 minutes away from a European Cup winners medal. And the crowd know this, they're buzzing, the banners are out. Now then, Jose Acosto. Torres, Eusebio in the middle. And so too is Fouts. And now. Grasa chopped down by Sadler. We're all friends now. Well, they're not going to be moved. But it's a free kick for Benfica. Cruz going to take it. Aston. Oh, what a game he's had, the best. And Sadler breaking. This is Sadler. He's got Crerand on his right. Oh, there were enough United players around then.
Well, this is magnificent football. Long passing, cutting big holes into this defence. Well, United now, when they're moving, we're moving much more fast, much more quick to the ball. Their heart's in the game now.
Well, Benfica playing now like a team in trouble. Number 5 to take the free kick for a foul by Dunn on him. Number 5 is Cruz. what has now become an anthem of all the England teams when the Saints go marching in. Number 2, Adolfo, has had a dreadful match against Aston. There he is. Styles still directing operation in defence. Charlton coming back to hope. Although Manchester United keep coming back to pack in defence, they break so quickly. Simoes. And Sadler bringing it clear. Best finding space for himself now. Craren tearing up on the right wing. Craren's free on the right. Oh, a ball to Craren, and it would have been a certain second one. Here's Kaluna, best after him. Jose Augusto fighting Simoes. Torres and Eusebio in the middle. Play on. That was a jump by Simoes. Kid offside. Quite often players will just do a dive, throw themselves when they're tackled to try and kid the referee, but they can't kid those fans. I know that goal has brought out the sparkling Benfica now. They're really tearing at it. Torres. Well played by Jacinto, but he's penalised. Benfica don't like that decision, but they've got to take it. Charlton to Brennan. Now to Craren, with the Benfica defence looking dangerously square. Now Aston. Well, he's taken Adolfo on all night and beaten him. Craren. Number 9, Charlton, the man who got the goal. Styles. Oh, he's running for the return from Best. And he was offside. So he just gives Best a bit of his tongue. Play went on because Benfica in possession. Now it's Eusebio. A corner. And it goes. But it won't. Manchester United really bubbling now. Oh, what a bad mistake, and here's Best! And what a save by Enrique. And the Benfica defence creaking ominously. So only a half an hour to go, 1-0, Manchester United lead. Done. No effort by United to go back on defence. That's nothing like their natural game. They're pressurising Benfica all the time.
Yes, Benfica trying to put too many people in the forward line to get back this goal, and this means the defence is very widely stretched. United have got good chances of adding to the score now.
Charlton with the corner. It's still in play. Best. Oh, that was almost a cheeky one. That's the second time, though, we've seen Enrique read what the wingman was going to do. And this is Kaluna. That was meant for Eusebio. Eusebio's not been in the game at all in this second half. That Busby must really have pulled United up by their bootlaces. Eusebio. Oh, Grass had moved for the return pass. Up to Kaluna. And a chance now for Kidd to break. He's got Best with him. Charlton coming up in support. Charlton, great general to Aston. Now Craren moves around so well with Charlton. Now Charlton, can he get it on the right foot? Goal kick. Was certainly this second half immeasurably better than the second, and the crowd than the first, and the crowd are really lapping it up. Now the United defence formed up. Fawkes goes into the tackle on Torres, but Styles is there, sweeping at the back. Fine tackle by Craren. Finding Charlton. Benfica playing much brighter now, but they've allowed Manchester United to run into their sizzling best, and that spells danger for any club. The goalkeeper did well to get that under pressure from Kidd. Enrique waited a long time for his chance in this Benfica team. Costa Pereira had the spot for so long.
It's this longer ball that keeps bringing trouble to Benfica's defence, this long flicking pass that United seem to be able to open them up quite easily now.
It's Best with the corner. Craren. Well, that's the sort of shot that is always worth a try. Augusto, back to Eusebio. The crowd might laugh at that, but that is when Eusebio is terribly dangerous. 35 yards from goal, he can suddenly let loose one. Remember the one in the first half when there was nothing on, and he hit the ball and it rattled the crossbar. Noticeable now that Augusto has forsaken his midfield role. He's trying to go up as a forward. That's leaving Benfica weaker at the back. With 20 minutes gone, United one up, are playing on that, and here's Aston again. But the first time Aston has done the wrong thing.
Portuguese teams seem to be rather slow now, Benfica, in getting to the ball. The inspiration seems to be going out of them, and United mustn't make a mistake.
Graça. Torres. Zidane covering the middle. United are not showing a chink in their armour. Kaluna. Manchester United never draw back. They're going through all the time, and that's why they're getting those rebounds. Playing superbly now. That's Eusebio. Torres. And they could do with him in the middle. Very good 5 minutes or so after the game, after the goal Charlton scored, but now the morale seems to be sinking. They're beginning to realise that United are giving nothing away at the back, and Benfica cannot open up the gaps. They're now beginning to make mistakes. Kaluna to Graça. Simoes, Torres, and again suddenly it's done. He spots the danger almost before it comes. Now Kidd, he's got to take an awful lot on himself at the moment. Creran piling up to get into the penalty area. That was a silly foul to give, because Kidd had nobody there to help him. Nobody there to help him at all. He was in dead trouble. Why on earth Umberto should bring him down? But he did, and that's Brian Kidd now being attended to by Johnny Crumpton, former player for Manchester United.
Well, this will give United a breather, but they really must try to get this second goal, and then they can sit it out the game quite nicely. It's a little dangerous to begin defending against a good team like this, with Torres there, Simoes and Eusebio ready to pounce on anything that comes loose.
That's the sight you would get if you were standing on the by the Wembley Stadium scoreboard. So it's all right again. So now we get the free kick teed up at Charlton. Number 4 is Creran. Torres is back as a fullback. Charlton. And that one ran away from Kidd. So away comes Cruz. Simwesh has gone onto the left wing. Manchester United falling back, willing to surrender space in midfield. They're quite happy to draw Benfica on. That weakens the lines of communication. Back to Simwesh. And it's Manchester's ball, given the other way. Now the referee has spotted it, given it to Manchester. Colonna read that well. Torres. Oh, now they've left Jose Augusto unmarked. Torres. And again, Tony down the saviour. Cruz. Well, it's good that every now and then Benfica should remind United the danger they still pack. 20 minutes left. 1-0. Manchester United lead. And it's a free kick given against Brian Kidd. Free kick going to be taken by Cruz. Number 5. Oh, Jose Augusto just appealing to his colleagues. Where were you all?
Well, Bobby Charlton is giving a captain's display here. He's always back in defence, and he's always running up in the forward line. What an inspiration he's been to his own team.
And Charlton there again, just when he's needed. Charlton. Creran close to him as always. And Charlton signalling that he was not prepared to take any risks, to play a ball to players who are marked. Now Adolfo forward to Grassa. Everything is being played at Torres now. There's another one. Simwesh. And Simwesh, who is not yet 25, but this is his 35th game in the European Cup. It's a great advantage these continentals have. It's so much easier to win their championship when they have pure outstanding teams than it is for English clubs. Now Colonna to Cruz. Bobby Charlton calling his men back. The more those high ones to Torres fail, the more disheartened Benfica are going to get. And here's Aston once again, and again he's beaten Adolfo. Well, I shouldn't imagine he'll get barracked at Old Trafford again for a long, long time after his display tonight. Best. Oh, this is real Best wizardry. And surely, oh, what a save by Enrique from Sadler. But how wide open the Benfica defense was. The fans will talk about that for a long, long time. I'm sure that Sadler must have been certain that he had a goal then. And I'm certain that Enrique was certain that a goal was going to be scored against him. Now Aston taking his time before he prepares to take this corner. Brennan available if he wants to use a short one. No. Enrique playing well. Ball's got to go out of the... Well, it should have had to go out of the penalty area if the referee gave a free kick, which he signalled. Styles inevitably there. Cruz. Well, Bill Fox beating Torres in the air now. Oh, Bill Fox has probably gained 3 or 4 inches since Bobby Charlton scored. Colonna, Eusebio! Now then, that should serve as a very great warning to Manchester United.
Yeah. Well, Benfica are getting chances now because they're taking chances. They're pushing more people up into the forward line, which means that they're opening up their rear guard.
The Stretford end has decided the best thing to do is attack, attack, attack. I think we can safely leave the tactics in the hands of Bobby Charlton. Crerand to Best. Charlton is free. There is number 9. Now Colonna. Eusebio close to him. This is Eusebio taking over. Colonna gone forward. Simwish. And up goes Eusebio, but Naby Star's there all the time.
Styles' play on Eusebio is like he played when England played Portugal. He's stopping back to prevent him from getting a running and shot.
So a quarter of an hour to go then. And Best turn into that one, was caught by Colonna. And Bobby Charlton understands that when a player turns quickly, it's almost impossible not to catch him like that. Mr. Lobello has decided that Best is not as injured as he's trying to kid as he is. Let's hope he's right. But you see, Best is playing with his stockings rolled down. These fellas will play without shin pads, so the slightest crack on the shins is terribly painful. Cruz into Jose Augusto. Smoish now moved on to the right. Eusebio to Colonna. Two skippers opposing each other. That's a good ball to Torres. He's not getting up to them well against Fox. Cruz to Jose Augusto. Two of the Benfica players now beginning to look a wee bit leg weary. They've thrown an awful lot in the last 10 minutes or so, and I think it's telling on them. Shea Brennan to, and now it's Crerand. Styles had made ground to get that pass. Now Sadler to Charlton, and Styles has gone right up into the attack. It's a wave of Manchester players. And Charlton brought down just an inch or two outside that penalty area.
How Bobby Charlton is working. He really is trying everything he's got in him. Every ounce, running forward, helping his players, running back again. Here he is now taking the free kick.
Charlton. Torres going back to reinforce the defence. I think Charlton was hurt a little when he was brought down. He had a bit of the wind knocked out of him. So what a wonderful player he is. What a wonderful captain he's making. This is Simoes. Torres getting it back to Jose Augusto, who's dropped back into midfield now with Grasa going forward. Kaluna. Now, Simoes, it's in play, yes, Simoes. Oh, he's taken it too far. Simoes, a World Cup player, one of the many internationals in this Benfica team. The complete Portugal side comes from Benfica or Sporting Club Portugal. So 11 minutes from the end. Grasa has equalized. Grasa, the man whom Benfica have to thank for turning off the electricity in their bath when that dreadful accident happened a couple of years back, has now saved them in this European Cup final. It's one each, and oh, the chips are going to be down now in the next 11 minutes. Extra time if the teams are level after 90 minutes. Big question now is going to be which of these two teams has got that wee bit extra in reserve. Styles now with stockings rolled down beginning to show us. Charlton to Creran. With handball. Not given because United were in possession. They had the advantage. Oh, best a beautiful pass to Creran. And that was a foul by Cruz. He went right through over the ball on Creran, and Pat Creran's got to be really hurt before he goes down. Free kick, Creran, fist, ooh! Well, that hair must have been so soft it just wouldn't deflect that ball enough.
Well, this must be disappointing for Manchester United to give away a goal like that. It was a well-taken goal by Gracias there. And now Manchester United must put on the pressure themselves to win this game. And I noticed that Benfica are falling back much more to tighten up the game now.
And now, Eusebio. And the crowd really behind United now. They feel they can do a wee bit to help. And it's Cruz. Benfica coming forward at United. Up now to Kaluna. Eusebio up in the penalty area. Number 5, Cruz. Torres has now gone up into the box. Now, Aston. 8 minutes to go. Throw to Manchester United, 1 goal each. Tremendous to see a player like number 8, Brian Kidd, who was unknown outside Manchester 12 months ago. Then he was taken on the tour to Australia and New Zealand, put in the Charity Shield match, and my goodness, how he's blossomed. It's a good one, Best. No, it's Cruz getting it clear. Now, how quickly can Benfica break? That's Eusebio is starting to go through. Has he got the speed to be done? Tony Down has done such a fine job in this Manchester defence. Styles. Number 4, Jacinto. Eusebio and Torres in the middle. This is Simoes. Simoes dribbled that ball into a difficult situation. And Styles knew he had him covered all the time. And Eusebio. He chipped this in for Torres or play it back. Back to Adolfo. Now Jose Augusto still keeping in midfield with Grasa up front. Number 5 is Cruz, and Kaluna running like a youngster, this fella. Torres, and the first time we have seen the towering Torres, the 6'4" Torres, really use his height. That's the sort of header we've been fearing all evening. Creren. Well, it was a disappointing first half, but the second half has really buzzed. Now Sattler finding Kidd, Creren inside him, Best in the centre-forward position. Well, I can only think that Enrique must have called, but it looked pretty dangerous from here. Jacinto. Now, just 5 minutes then as Eusebio is beaten by Dunn. Now it's Brennan. Now Crerand. So, number 5 now. Number 5, Cruz. Sometimes taking abominable risks in defence as he tries to dribble his way out. Eusebio. Torres. Eusebio. Oh, this could spring danger. And good goalkeeping by Stepney. Coming out as he did, a few yards, narrowing the angle, but that shows the sort of dangerous player Eusebio can be when he gets the bit between his teeth.
Well, getting the equaliser has given this Benfica team new reserves of energy. They really are playing well now.
I think that Grasa is the man injured. Anyway, let's get on with the game. It's either Grasa or Simoes. Oh, he's all right. He's on his feet. The United fans want their team to make progress, but it's done now. Up to Eusebio. To Torres. And Kaluna. What energy this man is showing. Grasa. Well, that was rather a waste by Grasa, who's decided. I think he's even untied his shoes. Matt Busby now looking terribly worried. I'm sure he must have thought that the moment had come when, at long last, this coveted trophy was going to Manchester. So there's still one each, and there's still time, and here's Best to Crerand, who's filling this space on the right so often and so well. Now Charlton. Oh, and the Benfica players knew all about that lethal right boot. Simoes. Benfica are marked in the middle. This is Eusebio. Oh, what a save by Stepney. And what a sportsman Eusebio, when he could have won that match, to applaud Stepney like that. What a breakaway, what a shot, what a save. Now Kaluna. Well, I think we'll take back all our grumbles of the first half. Now Eusebio. And Grasso running very badly. He's got a bit of cramp, I think. He's the man that went down a few minutes ago. Eusebio. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, how Eusebio's bursted into life in this last 10 minutes to quarter of an hour. He really is playing well now.
What a match this is turning out to be. There's Grasso, the man who's in trouble with cramp. Crerand. Oh, two men going for that and both messing it up, and it's Charlton. Now can Bobby pull it out at the last minute? Aston. It was almost a cheeky one that deserved to come off, but it didn't. Minute left. Oh! Suarez, what a mistake, it's best! Oh, and Johnny Aston flings himself on the floor, so does Sadler. This is now fantastic stuff. You can say that both teams should and could have won it in the last 3 minutes. Now done for Manchester United. And this second half has been the sort of match that we were all looking forward to, the sort of match that we expected.